Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Thinking City. I really should change this outfit. I forget if we really have that many outfits unlocked that I want. And let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go investigate that guy's house. Sometimes it's a bit hard to keep track of things. Why can't I have a nice top hat like that?
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
And seriously, why can't I have a nice top hat like that?
Come. Find something. Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
No, because the game won't let me. Ah, well. I have way too many garages to be working on. This.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale.
23.
Today only.
Divinity 2. Other stuff. Well, this is a department, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't have to render this time. Also, I just noticed my health. I just noticed that. Maybe that'll be a free first aid. So. But as usual, we should probably just equip it.
The door won't budge.
Gun. Then there's no basement in. Okay. Baby carriage. If you want to take it, it's free. Huh. Nice lock you have.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Why, that's a very good question. Why keep it around indeed? Please be relaxed and help. Of course there isn't. Why would there be that? Wait, what? Sources shows that fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. As this conflict appears to be appearances of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. While police continue to investigate the vanishing spies, yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the sheriff's reports that that traced the fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
You can see the image up there, can't you? Going. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. The locals are in panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Basically places where there's access to the water. Captain Caleb on to the Oakmont police as per our call for information. Our name suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization, EOD, that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor. Civilians. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers. To remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. What about that thing? Damn it.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
I thought it was highlighted, but maybe it isn't. But what about that one up there with the fish people? No? We're not gonna look at that photo up there with the fish people. Apparently we're not gonna look up there with the photo of the fish meat. Westerberg usually has his lunch about 2:30, gets some soap, and always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. You'll have to fish right there too. Days at once for bots will be enough, and hours for bots. The guards spend most of the time on the second floor during the night. Think about ways to divert suspicions from Westbrook. Don't want him to come into any harm. Don't forget to return the flash to the storage. Just think about plan B. You just detailed your whole plans and left them as a note on the table. Not the best idea, to be honest.
Don't budge.
Huh. Wait, veer into the void.
I loved you. I always loved you.
I'm sure you can get where this is going.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
You starting to see what's going on? Well, let's go into this realm and start and see what.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George! George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George, I can't.
I don't care what your damn.
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea!
She had said from
I'm
the
leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
And this caused the drama. I'm sorry, black screen. Apparently we're starting to pass out. Great. Well, that's not good.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down.
And of course
My
you're
name's
out
Charles
back.
Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
How about you explain yourself?
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
What's Anna got to do with all
Well, if you were
this?
paying attention.
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time. and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
I mean, it makes sense, but a bunch of innocents would die too, so...
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
Fish people.
They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
They also turn into Deep Ones too. At a certain point, I believe. At least that was in Dark Corners of the Earth.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Yeah, cause
Perhaps
the marshes
not
and all
coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Oh. Decisions, everyone. Decisions. I mean, he has a point. We know the esoteric order Dagon does bad things. But he did poison a bunch of innocents. So, and of course it's doing that thing on the bottom of the screen. It does that. Doesn't do that on the top.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife.
No, I did
No,
last
this
time.
madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
That's what I do. I understand that was probably not a good choice to do. That's why I understand. Well, that looks weird, and I don't like it. Stop it. I can't make him stop that. It's just sort of like that now. See, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, he was murdering innocents. But trying to get revenge on them by making them look bad by murdering people, but still, that was his fault. Anyway. I don't think that. I don't think any of those. Anna Cavendish is the third servant of EOD, and she will follow any stretch without hesitation. By the way, secret chamber now. They usually have much going on in charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. I'm still... Get back to the mind powers. George sabotaged the EOD. Undermining their thing. So what do we have? Okay. George Cavendish became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He joined to save others from the same fate. He's also a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goals. Also, Anna Coach is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. She also does honest work, charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of the EOD. So here's the thing. We have to make a decision here. So do we side with Cavendish, who we murdered? And we come up with this solution. I should help him to loosen EOD's grip on the city. Which I can't really do because I murdered him. However, we could also say that she does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of Fish. Or we could help her and the city. Yeah. Also, I want to remind you that the whole reason we're doing all this is because we're trying to save Harriet Doe from the EOD. And to do that, we need to get in good with the EOD, to get into the EOD, to go rescue her from the EOD. That's the whole thing. So it doesn't make sense for us to really help the professor deal with such. Yeah. Anyway, let's go talk to Anna then. Oh, and by the way, save. Now I need to remember where's the closest thing. Over there. There. Yeah, I mean, look at that thing up there. Yeah, that's not such at all. Which church was this up here? I don't remember. Maybe I should investigate. Fear the gentle touch of tentacles. Okay, that was a bit loud. And now my audio's all screwed up. Wonderful. Oh god, now I should get this to the right levels. Oh, I hate this stupid headset. Okay. I don't know what my right levels were though, sadly. But that sounds too loud still. I think the game locked up while I was smacking things. Great. Super. Wonderful. Yep. Fun times. Fun times. Still not entirely sure if my audio works. But oh well.
The door won't budge.
Of course it won't. Try to read that. Church of... I can't read the rest of it. But I'm pretty sure this area is relevant later on. Much later on. Pretty sure. I think Michael's Church of the Burning Bush. I think it's that whole fire column thing I mentioned before. If I could press the right button. Ah, this was before I marked this, isn't it? Alright, back to the fish market. Yay, fish market. Guys, yeah, remember, we're still on this quest. Because Robert's third mode wants us to find Professor Harry Dell. Which means we must investigate the EOD. We should probably get good with the EOD. We probably shouldn't turn around and help poison the EOD's fish. Because, you know, I mean, it's one of those situations, the lives of the many versus the lives of the one. Because either way, both are at fault, if you think about it.
Choose wisely.
Because he's trying to make them look bad, but he's murdering innocents. They're kidnapping innocents and turning them into fish people. Yeah.
Fish? Fresh fish?
Oh god.
Take as much as
Do you want a fishy?
Fishy.
Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy?
That was going
Take as
off the
much as you
lights.
need. It won't cost you a penny.
So by the way, I killed your...
I found the
ex-husband.
poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Well, see, now that's the interesting part. It was your ex-husband, George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
You're taking this remarkably well for a woman who just found out her ex-husband was a poisoner.
He's nobody to me. The EOD is my family now. We serve a higher purpose than he could ever grasp.
You mean
My
serving,
life finally has meaning. You've done us both a huge favor by relieving him of the burden of his
ancient
miserable
people and
existence.
Dagon and all that.
Well done, Charlie.
All right. No more messing around. Get me in touch with your Grand Poobah or whoever's in charge. Now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
I'm probably gonna get
About
wanged
time.
upside the head, ain't I? So anyway, remember this place out here? That we couldn't get into? Well, now we can get into. Well, there's the first aid kit back, but no rags. Surprised I haven't been locked in here yet. Oh, I'll talk to you in a second. Yeah, not sus at all. Ow. In hindsight, I was not prepared for this. Okay. Yeah, I want to reload. That didn't go as according to plan. Oh, okay. Wasn't exactly prepared for them to just start attacking me. Oh, that was fun. Anyway. Let's try that again. Why am I not surprised that they would try to attack me? Not this time, I'm going to be prepared. Oh. I like how that one trap just took one out. I'll take it. Well, that works, I suppose. Now then. No? None of this seems sus to you. Seriously? None of this? You have no comment about any of this. I mean, fair, I suppose. Craft. Still need more rags. That fetches me still. By the way, it's okay, sport. Oh, a note to Maurice. Kill him. Well. From A. We should probably go up and have a chat, shouldn't we?
Hey, Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Do I have a choice?
Well, it's not like I have options. I gotta find the scientist. Now, what's the price?
Believe me, I'll be glad to help you find her. But I need a little help first.
Yeah, I figured.
You've seen some of the city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Go check the newspaper office.
Smugglers, huh? Well, sounds worth a shot. Sure, I'm up for it.
Oh, thank you. I know where if they got her. You fix things for me, I can get you in. For sure. But hurry.
And let me guess. Yep. They're just gone. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? So I can't just accuse you of trying to murder me. So. Oh, apparently I need to go back to Throgmorn. I figured I would be going to the, the newspaper office and looking for these ads into smugglers, but apparently the game suggests I go back to Throgmorn, so. Herp, herp, herp. Wait, no, it's uphill, isn't it? I mean, sure, why not? We'll just tell them that, hey, we've been investigating it. We tried to get into the order. We were tapped. They tried to kill me. There's a guy. Something about newspapers. Do. Progress. Even though it doesn't really feel like I've made progress, since my only lead into the EOD is try to kill me. This plant's just rendering. Oh, I just noticed the Throgmorn statue's out here. Yeah, that's a thing. Well, the rendering has to happen, apparently. I wonder if we're to that part yet. Yep, we're to that part, by the way. Oh god, it's not rendering properly. Yeah. So, apparently apparently you turned the sun into a cake. Yep. That's the thing. Turned the sun into a cake. Pretty nice cake at that, but still. That's the thing. Also, I want to point out, who is this guy? Well, he's obviously a Throgmorn, but still. Who is that guy?
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market.
When did we kidnap
they seem to have
that?
agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't remember mentioning the Esoteric Order of Dagon, despite us knowing it was the Esoteric Order of Dagon. I don't remember mentioning that anywhere. They kept referring to themselves as everyone's office duty, and then we kept referring to EOD for a while. I don't remember it saying anywhere the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And now we just blurt that out now. So basically, no and no. I don't understand the purpose of that. It's just no and no.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
No, I'm calling you a racist.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
That's not what you said in the subtitles, but anyway.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should
shotgun?
things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
It's a shotgun, everyone. Do. But by the way,
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
we can't talk about this. You're eating your son as a cake. Also, I'm still curious about this Throgmorn over here. Like, how is he related? But now we have the shotgun. And that's just glorious. First things first. Oh, it's only a 2-shell one? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Ooh, it's a sawed off. Oh, I can't craft any more shells? Well, that's unfortunate. How about scales? Yeah, I think it's time we acquire that one. So he has more shotgun shells now. We don't have the battle rifle though. But load 2 additional shotgun shells into that. Why not? Why not? Lovely. Lovely. And then we go over here to our inventory. And uses... Ooh, it actually uses more gunpowder, of course it does. And metal scrap. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. Save. I think we're actually on a new chapter. Yeah, Fathers and Sons. First tell me notes for the AOD to keep a fresh area to leave the lost heads for shot seeking. Well, tell me... So, newspaper office. Gotcha. I keep doing that, don't I? Newspaper office. What? Oversight? Yes. So Fred told me to note for the UGs keep your Professor hair down. Believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements. Well, let's look into that. Then end the video soon. No one seems to really mind that I have a shotgun out. Oops, well, I had a shotgun out. That should help against those big ones, though, hopefully. I forget how many it takes, but yeah. Perf, perf, perf. Oh, anything new with
Stay
you?
safe.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Section. Let's see. District Salvation Harbor. Advertisements. Battleship Lab. Search. Someone's going to send Toothless Bob on his fire drone. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Comshore Street and Salvation Road or Western South. Well, it sounds like we need to go to Toothless Bob's Wake, which means time to go to that bar? Sounds like it's time to go to that bar. Doop doop doo, and off we go. See, where's the closest one? Back that way. You know what? Actually, let's go over here. It's been a while, let's change our outfit. So we're getting tired of the Plague Doctor thing. I mean, it's nice and all, it's just sort of getting tired of it. Let's shift things up. Now, stores that can be open and marked for a spatial hobo sign. Like that. Oh, so by the way, he's still watching.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Just in case you forgot. Oh. Oakmont University has lost one of its most esteemed teachers, the professor of biochemistry from the Department of Medicine, Dr. George Cavendish, and they're responsible for numerous deaths. This maniac appears to have poisoned multiple innocent bystanders in recent days, even though academic word shaking more someone's comments admit that with his passion he seemed capable of anything. I would characterize him as a talented researcher and law-abiding citizen. His wife, Anna Liddell, appeared relieved by the news. He finally got what was coming to him, she said. I'm glad the EOD was able to clear its good name after all he did to us. Yeah, I made the order look good. Not exactly the best thing to do.
Never again, they say.
I was going to say nothing very new besides that. So remember, we could be the newcomer with a huge backpack. Could be the newcomer without the huge backpack. That one though is still probably one of my favorites. I wanted that one. I still want that one. I still definitely want that one. Oh, right, I haven't gotten that one yet. That one is also another one I want. I mean, that's why I was wearing... That's why I was wearing the Plague Doctor thing, because I was waiting for us to get either that or that. That is still pretty great. But you know what? We could go back to that. Let's go back to that. I mean, I definitely like it. It's sort of like it reminds me of what I had on in Watch Dogs. Yeah, because the first Watch Dogs, by the way, because like I didn't really like the patch that Aiden had, but then there was like the one with the fedora and the black. That one I really liked because it's like the only one that actually had a fedora compared to the other hat. I know I probably ain't gonna let's play Watch Dogs, probably because, you know, copyrighted music. We had a whole thing about that in Saints Row. That was the thing we did. By the way, this changes things up for a bit. Still watching?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Still watching. Well, at least he's watching. I mean, that gives me feels anyway. I know, right? How he still has so much to do. I mean, this is... I'm not sure exactly where we are. I don't think... Could be maybe halfway. I know that majority of the game took all those side quests, so... I can't remember exactly how far we are in the story. Yeah, all those side quests, yeah. I think I should probably talk to you, but firstly, I want to go see if there's anything new for friend up hill. No, never mind, he's not hill. There's just a shotgun and a revolver just lying there that I can't take. And all those photos and things. Nope, can't investigate those either. Oh well. Yeah, by the way.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me. Ask Mr. Throgmorton. He can vouch for me.
If you think I'll trust you just because you were doing business with that ape, then you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Booze, gotcha.
Bye.
The whole prohibition era and all that. Well, let's go see. Western Grimhaven Bay. Levy Coffin. Levy. Ah, here we go. Not far from the crossroad road to Marsh Avenue. Western Coffin Avenue. Not far from the crossroads. So basically, I'm going to say it's somewhere yonder. I guess we could go do that. Hopefully, real quick. I forget when we gain access to that one quest. That bothers me. Like, you know the one I'm talking about by the graveyard? Like, I forget when we gain access to that. We've been over there and we didn't find it. I don't want to do that one, because, you know, outfit. Thing is, I don't think we gain the gangster outfit until another section. I think it involves the carpenters, more so than the Throgmortons, actually. Which is, yeah, that's a whole nother section, basically, that we haven't even gotten into. I don't think we're even halfway done yet with the main story, actually. Oof, so much to do. so much other things to work on too. Oh, of course it's gotta be in this area. Oh hey, it gives me an excuse to try out my shotgun, I suppose. Shotgun. Oh, so where's my save? Save. Okay, well, if I was not stuck on it. Oh, you spit. That's unfortunate. Thought I was hitting them, but I wasn't hitting them. Where's my first aid kit? See, that's what I thought I was doing. At least these things are so easy to make. I mean, apparently to make a first aid kit, all you need is alcohol and a cold spring. Question mark. Okay, where's my shotgun? These things don't really want my... Yeah. Don't really want a shotgun. Because, I mean, yeah, they're that easy. If you can get them into that situation. Okay, maybe it's not in that area. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's this building. That would make sense, as it renders. The question is, what all is in here? No. Gunpowder, metal scrap, whatever. I was hoping to find rags at some point. Ah, this sucks. Spit. Okay, that's fine. Wait, that's fine. Aha. Now then, are there any clues up here, or am I just fighting for no reason? Apparently I'm just fighting for no reason. It's probably all downstairs then. Well, in that case, I just descend. Hopefully everything's dead. Canned food is all we need. I see your... I'm sorry, that's a bit...
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
That was a bit sus. So I suppose we should go see this wall. Well, there's a whiskey crate. Anything else? No? Okay, so there's just that body, though. You know, no reason. Well, I'm gonna guess someone tied to them. Well, that's sus too.
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Well, yeah, that's how they burn the body. Wait. Is this an investigation? Doesn't even say all evidence collected. Or any evidence really collected. Huh. Yeah,
The blood's almost dry.
Okay. So I'm patient to get for evidence. That's this. But what else? Ah, this.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Huh. Well. What time to piece together things?
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
A wheelchair, eh?
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
So someone in a wheelchair ordered this.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys.
Time to figure this out.
Huh.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? Drock! Whose idea was it? You're done, kid. Someone... No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Well, maybe we are getting into the whole Carpenter section now. But was that all evidence? Okay. So there was that whole section. Okay, where's the closest? All the way over there. Yeah, it's like, how does that connect with our whole, you know, investigation of, well, I mean, finding the whiskey. Oh, I could lose that. Oh well. Damn it, we're gonna try out my shotgun now. Shame, really.
Come, find something you like.
So let's go back, turn in this, and then probably in the video.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
What? Okay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Okay, well, I want to give that. Apparently I chose the wrong answer. I can't just give him the thing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, there we go.
Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
There we go. So, also new mind powers clue. The man in the wheelchair made an example of the career by burning him alive for his betrayal. Under point, an alley on Windmill Avenue between occupants and that. What does one do with a dog? Dog is rabbit, so it must be killed. Huh. Well, that's not a good answer. So, where's that? Southern Salvation Harbor. On an alley between Windmill, or the Skipper Road. Windmill, Skipper, and Octopus, huh? Windmill, Skipper, Octopus. It's basically about, yeah. Well, we can deal with that next time. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.